With the transfer rumours circulating each and every day, Harry Kane has become the headline story for the past 18 months. This seems to be the summer that Harry Kane leaves Tottenham, right? Or is it? Let's find out. Hello everyone, I hope you're all okay. Obviously Harry Kane is the topic of the video. I've got three options for you. Does he stay, does he leave, or does he carry on where he is right now? Option one, which I've called the pragmatic option, is Harry Kane is sold by Tottenham for 80 to 100 million. Daniel Levy has finally sold a player worth that much money, obviously since the Bale transfer anyway. But what did Tottenham do with that money? Obviously they've got the likes of Vlahovic, Ramos and Martinez to spend the 80 to 100 million pounds on. But are they proven in the Premier League? They aren't. And it's like the Osman deal. Is it worth the money? And obviously, do Tottenham have that pulling power? They're not in any form of Europe this season, which could help them in terms of scheduling. But in terms of pulling power for players, they just don't have that anymore. And if Ange Ball really does pay off, then you've got 80 to 100 million pounds to spend next season, as well as on top of playing for Champions League or Europa League football. But obviously, we're talking about Tottenham right about now. We need to think about the actual player at hand. Harry Kane, obviously you could go to a Real Madrid, a PSG, a Bayern Munich, gets that easy trophy, but does that mean more than the Premier League record? Which brings us on to option number two. Option number two that Tottenham have for Harry Kane is that he stays for one more season. Tottenham don't get any money for him, but they do get one more season with the club captain. Well, obviously Tottenham have lost 80 to 100 million pounds, but they do have their club captain for another year. Does this mean more stability for Ange? And not only that, you've got proven strikers in the Premier League like Evan Ferguson and Ivan Toney available for less money than what Vlahovic, Ramos and Martinez will be. And obviously for Daniel Levy, the likes of Ferguson and Toney, who have a better sell-on value than the likes of Vlahovic and Martinez will do, that looks better in the eyes of a man who is driven, quite frankly, by money. And why would you not think about that as a businessman point of view? Obviously Harry Kane as well stays for one more season, runs out his contract, becomes one of the greatest Premier League strikers ever seen. However, there is that chaos factor. Tottenham do not have any control where Harry Kane goes next summer. And if Harry Kane really wants to break that record of Alan Shearer's of 260 goals, he really needs to stay in the Premier League. He could go to a Man City, he could go to a Man United, or even more worrying than that, he could go to an Arsenal or a Chelsea. And option three, which I've called stability, is that Harry Kane enjoys his time at Ange Postecoglou's time at Tottenham and signs a new contract. I think we're forgetting that there is a man behind this storyline and there's a man behind all this drama, rumours and transfer goings on. And it is his boyhood club. It could be something that really pulls him to sign a new contract at Tottenham. And who doesn't like a bit of tradition in football? Who doesn't like a bit of fantasy? We all love it. We all love the Fantasy Premier League for a reason. And let's not forget, a one-man club is not a mean feat. And of course, those are the three options that Harry Kane has in front of him. I'm sure that he has been stewing over this for the past 18 or so months with his brother, thinking about leaving last summer, and it seems to be a foregone conclusion this summer. For 80 to 100 million, Manchester United seems like the perfect opportunity. They do need a striker. Rashford on the left, Sancho or Antony on the right, Fernandes in the middle, and Harry Kane up top. That seems like a pretty good forward four for me. And if you haven't already, can you go and subscribe to the channel? I do appreciate every single subscriber I get, as well as comment and like the video as well. I will see you all very, very soon, and have a lovely day. Cheers, guys.